Good morning, friends. I am Teddy Hicks, and I'm reading you an affirmation from my book, My Life Gets Better Every Day. Today's December 17th, 2025, and our affirmation for today is, if it belongs to me, nothing can keep it from me. So you don't really have to chase anything, right? You can just relax and trust that if you're supposed to get it, you will. Particularly now that it's not blocked by all that fear and worry. Love, Teddy. So obviously the point of this is that things can flow to you very easily if you're not pushing it away with fear and worry and doubt. I'm going to sneeze in a second. Maybe it'll go away. So if you are aligned with something energetically, if it's meant for you, if it's the right thing for you, if it's the answer to a problem that you've put out to the universe, and you're not pushing it away with fear and doubt and stress and anxiety, it will naturally come to you. It may not be on the timeline that you want. It may not look exactly like you think it's going to look, but it will come into your experience at some point. And so not everything has to be so difficult, right? Like, I think we think of changing things in our life and manifesting as this just like hustle sometimes, where you have to like do everything right and be perfect and work really hard and try really hard, but it doesn't always have to be that way. A lot of the work is the internal work, aligning yourself with the thing that you want in your spirit and in your heart and in your mind, right? Like thinking positively about it, noticing it coming closer to you, celebrating other people who have it, that kind of work, rather than chasing it out in the world, trying to hustle and get it and run around and figure it out. And the way you know if you're on the right track is if it feels good, right? Like your internal barometer is the most powerful tool that you have to tell you whether or not you're in or out of alignment. And that means, like, if you're chasing something or you're trying to get something in your life and you feel stressed out and anxious and overwhelmed and burned out, you're not on the right path, right? It shouldn't feel that way, because that's out of alignment. The thing that you want, picture that as like pure, perfect energy, right? It's positive. It feels good. It's going, if it's right for you, it will come to you if you're aligned with it. And if it's not right for you, be really freaking thankful that you're going to be out of alignment with it, right? Because I think a lot of the time we can't see the big picture. Like I always say, you can only see like one little tiny pinpoint of all of the experiences and possibilities that are available to you in the universe. And you might think something's right for you. Picture a person. You might meet someone and think they're your perfect partner, but you can't convince them that to be with you, and you're really upset about that, and there's angst and there's anxiety and there's upset, and the whole exchange doesn't feel very good. You're not in alignment with that person, right? And that is a very helpful way that the universe is showing you that that's not the right person for you. And I tell my daughters this all the time. When you meet someone who is right for you, when you meet someone who gets you, who understands your magic, who thinks you walk on water, who wants to be with you, who sees all of the wonderful parts about you and doesn't expect you to change or do anything differently in order to be loved, you'll feel that inside, right? And that's the sign of that kind of alignment, right? If it's meant for you, it will come to you, and it will feel good, and it won't be hard, and you won't have to stress about it, and you won't have to run around and chase it, right? So that's a relief to me. Like, you can sit back and relax and be like, okay, I don't have to be upset about this. I can do this internal work. I can just gently, lovingly, open-mindedly look for possibilities, go around the world, inviting this thing into my presence rather than running around and trying to get my hands on it. It's a totally different feeling, and you'll know when you've hit the mark, because it feels great. You're like, okay, I understand this now, because I'm not upset anymore. So I hope that's helpful for you today. Remember, if it's meant for you, it will come to you, and you don't have to feel nervous or anxious about it. In fact, you shouldn't feel nervous and anxious about it. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with the next one.